First episode of the day, and on this one, I wanna just kind of put it out there. It's not advice or anything. You can take it whichever way you wanna see it. But this comes after three particular different articles. There was an article, I think it was last week. Was it last week? Which from the Daily Sun, which claimed that Zodwa could not perform for her followers. You know what she does? Dancing funny over there, not properly. You understand? Not decently. Okay. Almost half naked. But from a Christian perspective, what is happening around her story from January? So I'm going to share three particular articles that actually contribute to what I'm about to say in this video. And this comes from an article in January. She was there saying, you know, her ancestors, they approve her going out there, dancing naked and whatnot. Okay. Very recently, she's been booked to attend events. And all of a sudden, her ancestors are getting in the way of her doing her entire hajjaz. Not only that. A few days back now, that article, there is now another one where they are now saying, hi, she might be retiring. She's now thinking about whether she should retire and just focus on doing Sangoma stuff or whatnot. The whole, you understand. Spirit to coco. That's what we used to call it. That's what we used to call it on this channel. And so we just call it that. It's not that we are being offensive. It's just we like having fun with our conversations. And so this video, you can see it from a Christian perspective to a person who I see doesn't see what's happening from a spiritual perspective. It's a charity show to daily Christian commentary videos. It's a wonderful good morning. Did you have breakfast? Please do tell me what you had. Me, I have not decided. I think I'm going to have cornflakes. I've told you my breakfast. Tell me yours. And so, on this particular episode, I want to deal with these particular three articles. I don't want to talk about them individually. It's not necessary. The titles kind of tell you what's happening. But I want to bring a verse in to kind of harmonize why am I saying this, so that people can understand how the Bible can be applicable to their everyday life. They might dismiss it whichever way they want, but it is hard to ignore raw facts of how the Bible puts it. The Bible says, God is not an author of confusion. So when you see confusion, it means it's not God who started this whole thing. So most people like to claim that their ancestors are sent by God to convey this gift. If your ancestors were sent by God, now you can't perform. People are asking for refunds. You say that your ancestors need attention, which is a recent article. But earlier on, they were cool with you going out there doing the naked things, isn't it? But now, they seemingly not to be okay with it. They try to get your attention a lot more. So you can't do your job, which is your job. And then now, you have to do this. And you claim that those people were sent by God. Or these people are between you, representing you before God. That's how a lot of people like to put this thing. I want to put it very simply. With that verse, when you read that verse, which says, God is not an author of confusion. At first, they were okay with you doing that. Okay? They kept you doing that. Oh, by the way, they are the ones who made you successful doing that, right? That's what y'all guys like to claim. You take God's credit and you put, it's fine. And then now, in the new article, she's even saying, no, because, you know, the answer will protect her as she's going about and all that. How is this protecting you when it ruins your relationship? Just obvious. Yeah, we're not approving you going out. And there's a but. What's with the confusion? Do you understand? This is how we Christians apply the Bible. This is how the Bible is applicable to every man's life. When you see what it was in the beginning and now it looks like it's changing the narrative. Why? There's confusion. The spirit. Remember, the Bible says, a kingdom that is divided amongst itself, it shall not stand. Yes, that's a kingdom of the enemy. The kingdom of the devil cannot stand because it's confused by itself. It does things contrary. This is what you're seeing. You're seeing the work of a familiar spirit which cannot be consistent in what it portrays out there. It's a reality show. We do daily Christian commentary video. Now for people that had questions also on Saturday live stream to say why do we keep talking about these people and whatnot and all this stuff, you can see why. Because we can be able to show them the confusion about their practice. Some of them are not clear about it. We show it to them in the Bible. There it is. God is not an author of confusion. So do you still think this gift that you claim is a gift, do you still think that that gift comes from God? Then if it comes from God, then what's with the confusion? He was okay with you, your morally bankrupt position of going out there and parading your naked self. And then now all of a sudden, he's sending them to distract your work. Which one is it? It's neither. It's neither. The confusion there tells you that it is from the kingdom of darkness. You are dealing with familiar spirits which are portraying themselves as people that you know and valued at one particular point, and now it manifests itself in this way. It's up to you to decide. It's awadi. It's up to you to decide what you want to do. Keeping it short, check the next video down in the comments and I'll see you over there.